Hey guys, I thought I'd try something a little different. I'm getting to the point now where I'm not sure what kind of videos to put out because I don't know the kind of things people really want to see. There's obviously Steve Tower does a lot of History Maker baseball on his channel. You've got Espo, Strat-o-matic, and Tenacious Strat-o-matic. They're doing obviously Strat-o-matic stuff. Earl from Tabletop Baseball does a lot of APA as well as Strat-o-matic, and some payoff pitch baseball as well. But what I decided to do was just list up here the seasons I have, player card seasons I have for each of the board games. And then if anybody had a particular game they wanted to play, season game or maybe a cross-season game, maybe an older team against a newer team in one of these board games, I can certainly try to do that. But just to recap real quick, Replay Baseball only have two seasons. That is the 1975 season that I bought with the game, and then the recently released 2015 season from last year. Obviously 16 is not out yet. For Status Pro, I have 69, 72, 76, 77, 82, 86, 2015, 2016. And I believe I also have 47. I forgot to put that up there. 47 I actually did buy. I remember that now because it was Jackie Robinson's first season. So, oops, wrong one. 47 goes up here. Okay, there we go. All right, so now that's accurate as I get my marker out of the way here. All right, and then on payoff pitch, I have 69, 77, 79, 82, 1991, and then last year's 2015 season. For History Maker Baseball, I have 67, 77, 87, and then the two most recent, the 15 full season set and the 16 in-season set. Actually, I think the 15 was also in-season, so they're both in-season sets that were done, that were released, I believe, in August of each of those years. For APA baseball, I only have 1986. That's all I've got. It's the only season I bought for APA. I also have the the four teams that came with the game when I bought it. I believe it was the Royals, Orioles, Cardinals, and Giants from 2014 playoff set that came when you bought the game. And then lastly, the one I have the most of, obviously, is Strat-o-matic. 1941, 61, 67, 69, 71, 73, 77, 82. I actually have 83. I forgot to put that on there also, but I do have 83. So it's 82, 83, 84, 86, 87, 88, 90, 91, 93, 2014, and 15. So you can see I was a big fan of the 80s in Strat-o-matic, obviously, and some of the 70s. So I do have all those seasons for each of those games. So if anybody wants to chime in and say, hey, I'd like to see you play payoff pitch between the 77 Rangers and the 2015 Red Sox or what, just throwing something out there, then I can certainly do that. I'm still doing the History Maker replay on the 1987 Atlanta Braves, but I kind of got a feeling that a lot of people were getting a little tired of seeing the videos on those, so I'm just kind of strolling along on those on my own, and I may put updates out periodically. But and also for History Maker Baseball, one thing I forgot to put up here is I do have the 2016 fictional set. I've done video on that before, so if somebody wants to see a game from that set, I'd be more than happy to do one of those also. But I'm just looking for feedback because up to now I'm just kind of putting in whatever whim hits me. But maybe there's something out there that you guys would like to see, maybe that there aren't a lot of videos on. So, if you're a fan of the 72 season or whatever, 1972 season, there's probably not a whole lot of videos out there on board games from 1972 season. So just as an example, it could be anything. But I did want to put this out there and just briefly see what people might want. And if I don't get any responses, then I'll just kind of keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, if you're happy with what I'm doing, then I'll just keep doing it. Just like I say, whatever whim hits me. One thing I did want to mention is I have not put the full game up yet, but I did play an APA game from 1986. and for whatever reason my phone kept cutting off in the recording, so it's actually diced into 10 pieces that I'm going to have to put together and put them all together using the video editor from YouTube. So I'm working on that right now. The part 2 accidentally got posted as a public video when I really didn't want it to. I really wanted it to be private, so that's why that little snippet of the APA game got posted. For anybody who has not posted a video on YouTube before, what you do is when you move it, or what I do anyway, when I move it from my cell phone video to YouTube, it asks you at the bottom, do you want to make this public or private? And what I do is make it private until I can go and edit it and get it the way I want it, and then make it public. But for some reason, part 2 of that video got switched over to public, and that's what caused that to happen. I've since moved it back to private, but for those of you who did view it while it was still public and were wondering what in the world is going on here, that's what happened. So I've got that out there. I'm going to also be releasing a replay game from last season between the Indians and the Cubs, going off the World Series hype. What I did is I went to look at the initial game, Major League debut game of Francisco Lindor, and he actually debuted against the Cubs in an interleague game. So kind of taking a page out of Earl's book from Tabletop Baseball, where he did a lot of videos on people making their Major League debut. So I wanted to do that for replay baseball, so I did that. When you only have 2 sets for replay, you're kind of limited in what you can do. So I was trying to find something interesting out there, and that's why I did the replay of Lindor's opening game. So I've got that. I've got the APA game that's going to be coming out shortly once I get all those 10 pieces put together. I also did one that I'm going to be posting on my next video after this one, and that's going to be, I've already got it on YouTube. All I got to do is put a cover on it, a photo to make it look good, and that's going to be from the 1984 Strat-o-matic set. What I did is I played a game between the Cubs and the Mets from 1984, Dwight Gooden, his rookie year. So I did a replay of the September 7th game in Shea Stadium between the Cubs and the Mets. So that will be coming out as well. So anything you guys might want to see, just let me know, give me a holler. I'll see if I can't get it worked out. But hopefully you guys are at least somewhat enjoying what I'm putting out there. And if you want to, see more of the 87 Braves season on a video or whatever, or just an update, just let me know and I'll make sure I get that out there. If not a video, I'll at least, maybe make a verbal or an oral video or oral report and maybe attach it to another video just to say, hey, this is what's going on. Also on the message board, I might update that as well. But that's it from here. It's a rainy Monday here in Central Virginia on November 14th. So I normally walk at lunch, but I couldn't do that today because of the weather. So I thought I'd sneak in here and do a quick video just to say, these are the seasons I have for the games I have, and anything you want me to play on there that looks enticing to you guys, just let me know, and I will see about getting it done. So that's it from here. Hope everybody's having a good start of their week, and I will catch everybody, as I always say, down the road.